What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's a simple video, but this video could lead to your consistent sales success, okay? Today we're going to be talking about scheduling your print-on-demand success. How do you schedule print-on-demand success? Well, the reality is that it's going to take a little bit of work, and it takes a little bit of consistency. But when we say consistency, a lot of the times we just say words that mean literally nothing to us, right? We say consistency. Well, how do we actually sit down and do this? Well, I'm going to talk about what the schools didn't teach us. I'm going to talk about how to actually get it done. So what you want to do is you want to print out a calendar like this. Maybe even if you have an iPad or something like that, or a tablet, you can utilize a piece of paper, however you want to set this up, okay? And what you want to do is you want to be able to access this calendar all the time. And you want to look at the days. And what you want to do is you want to put a check and a circle on every day. So I'll explain what I mean. You want to start off on Monday. And this is going to just allow you to contribute only 1 hour of work a day. I think everybody here is able to contribute 1 hour of work a day to your print on demand. And my curiosity is, if you're not able to contribute 1 hour to your print on demand per day, what is it that's stopping you? Is it work? Is it, business? Is it family obligations? What is it? Tell me in the comments down below. But what I like to do for beginners is I like to do a recommendation. On Monday, I want you to sit down for 1 hour and create as many designs as you possibly can. Just 1 hour. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to use Google Timer, right? If I go over here to stopwatch, new incognito tab, I type in Google stopwatch, okay? I can go over here to the timer. I can set up 60 minutes, right? And I could hit start. And once this once it's over, it's going to make this alarm sound. So you're going to do exactly 1 hour. Let's not put a number on it. Let's not, force ourselves to get a certain amount. Let's be realistic here. 1 hour of contribution on a Monday, okay? So when the 21st comes, today's the 16th. When the 21st comes, that's what you're going to do. You're going to design just for an hour. Don't worry about Redbubble. Don't worry about TeePublic. Don't worry about any of these platforms. Then on Tuesday, what you're going to do is you're going to upload. But you're going to spend a half hour uploading to just Redbubble. And you're going to do this every single day until Sunday. So every day you're going to do a half hour uploading. But for that other half hour, you're going to upload to other various platforms. So a little bit on TeePublic, a little bit on Cafe Press, a little bit on whatever, Society6 if that's what you enjoy, whatever you like to do. Now, side note, I wouldn't use the same designs that I use on Redbubble that I use for for Society6, but it's an idea. It's an idea. 1 hour a day is going to be just enough time for a beginner to get acclimated with the system, okay? It's not asking for a lot here, but really what it is when you add up the amount of time that you're working, guys, it adds up to a lot. 1 hour times 7 days a week, that's 7 hours for a week. So imagine working on something for 7 hours in one day. A lot of people can do it, but the next day, let's be honest, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it 4 or 5 days in a row. So you take 7 hours of work per week. That's times 4. That's 28 hours of work, guys. That's like a part-time job. That's a lot. So what I'm saying here is that if you take that amount of time, 28 hours a month, think of imagine you set up a robot to do exactly your job of uploading and designing for 28 hours a week. What value would that be to your life? What value would that add? Hopefully significant value. Now, those 28 hours, over time, they're going to accumulate the more work you do. And that's going to lead into sales. But the most important thing is I want you to give yourself a check or a circle on every day that you complete. So every day that you complete, you end it off with a check. You close that box off with a check, right? The days that you fail to do a full hour, even if you do a half hour, 20 minutes, it's still not a full hour. You give it a circle. And all of those circles, I want you to look at those. And those are losses that you're taking every single day. Because those are days that other people are going out there and uploading instead of you. And I want you to remember that every day that there's a circle on that calendar, the platforms, the Redbubbles, the TeePublics, the Zazzles, the Etsy's, all these different platforms, they're getting harder and harder and harder and harder. And the reason why is because every day that they're on, Somebody's taking your spot. Somebody's uploading in your position. And that position could have been your position for you to make income from. It could have been something that changed your life, your family's life. It could have helped you get more sales. It could have, inspired you to do more. So what I want you to do is, over time, I want you to save up all these calendar sheets. I want you to do this for every single month. And over the course of a year, 2 years, 6 months, 5 months, you're going to look back and you're going to realize that over time, you're going to see less and less circles on your calendar. You're going to see less and less losses that you're taking, and you're going to take more wins. And the reason why is because you're not feeling stressed about the whole process. I know that sometimes I put out this bravado that you have to do a lot of work and you have to push and you have to motivate yourself and all this. But let's be realistic. There are a lot of people here with families. There are a lot of people here with people they have to take care of, parents. There are a lot of people with younger brothers and sisters that they have to take care of. There are a lot of individuals who might be sick, who might be caring for other individuals who are sick. Hell, maybe there are people, just kids, or just other life obligations. The point is that if you could do just an hour, or, maybe sometimes you won't be able to do an hour, but every single time that you complete that certain amount of time, if you devote that certain amount of time, now you have a mathematical calculation as to how much you really did and how effective you were for that year. See, a lot of the times when somebody asks us, how much effort did you do? How much effort did you produce? A lot of times we can't put a number on it. We say, oh, I did good or I did bad, but we really don't know from a mathematical standpoint how much we actually provided, how much we actually contributed. And what you're actually going to see is that over time, even though the amount of time is the exact same, so 1 hour in March, per day to 1 hour in June per day, the difference is that in June, in other months, you're going to produce more. You're going to be more productive during those 1 hours than you are now. Why? Well, you're going to get more experience. You're going to get more comfortable. You're just going to do better overall. And this is, a very simple process, believe it or not, right? But the reality is they don't teach this in the schools. They don't tell us, how to do these kind of things. They don't teach us how to learn. They just tell us, sit down, read this book, memorize it, remember it, so that on the test day, you can answer questions on it and then forget all the information so that you can replace it with new information that you get to take tests on. And that's not learning how to learn. That's learning how to how to memorize things. And for me, that's not really optimal. So for me, this is something simple, but it needs to be said. And hopefully, this video could help you guys out. And hopefully it'd be something that you actually stick to, more importantly. So let me know in the comments down below if this video helped you. And is something realistic that you could do. I know some of the advice that I give some of the times is not always as realistic, right? Sometimes I'll say 60 designs per day, and that's something I do, but it's not realistic for everybody. Sometimes, it's not realistic for people to join certain platforms or do certain things, but hopefully this advice is unanimously realistic for everybody watching. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. It's a basic video, I know, but hopefully it helps. All right, I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Bye.